It's so simple and yet so powerful. It's instant. It's global. It's an intelligent worldwide security network, engineered to offer the same unbreakable protection anywhere on Earth. Don't leave safety to chance. Go with the best.
Hello guys, my name is Freestyle from the organization the Panthers, and today we're going to talk about the Bitdefender Security 2016. The Bitdefender Total Security 2016 is not only just a regular virus scan system or program, it's more an overall security system. And why I say it's an overall security system? Well, you can click on this button now and skip to the end where I'm just gonna say, okay, you can do this with the program and this. But if you're more interested what you can do with the Bitdefender, you can keep watching. And for those who skip the button, well, we're gonna see us at the end. What you can see here on the screen is the overall Bitdefender menu. If you load up the program, you're gonna get into this menu. It's pretty simple. Just double click or right click and show, and it's gonna pop up. So as you can see, the menu already tells me, okay, I'm protected, my system is safe, and my last update was today. But what else can you see? There you got an autopilot. Autopilot basically is just, it kind of looks what you're doing and adjust the profile to your work. But what the profile is, we're gonna get a little bit later to it. Just keep it in mind. Okay, there's an autopilot who switches the profiles, whatever I'm doing. But let's go to the panels. Well, the obvious quick scan is just gonna scan your windows and make a really fast and just basic scan. You guys probably know this. I mean, this is the most common features in a virus program. Okay, but what is new for people who don't use security system? Let's say it like this. There's a startup optimizer. Well, some people of you are gonna say, now why do I need a startup optimizer? Well, you're gonna install a lot of programs over time on your computer, and most of them wants to be in the startup because, well, if it's already on, you can instantly use it. But this is a negative for me. For example, if I want to start my computer, and I have a pretty decent computer, I want it to be start up as fast as possible. But if I have like 30 programs that need to start up, my computer obviously needs pretty long. So what you can do, you can go into your program and see, oh, sticky notes. Whoa, I don't need it. I already have disabled it because I don't need it in the startup. It was in the startup, it was like this, but then I was like, nah, I don't need it at the beginning. Let's disable it. As you can see, you can enable, delay, or disable whatever and whenever you want. If you say, oh, okay, tomorrow when I start up my computer, I want my stickies on the screen, I just can say, oh, okay, enable, and when I start up my computer the next day, it's gonna be on my screen. But overall, I don't need it. So, what is next? Your one-click optimizer. Well, I just did it pretty often, but your one-click optimizer is going to clean up your disk, clean up your registry, and clean up your privacy. Well, I guess there are a lot of other programs that you can use to do the same thing. But well, Bitdefender, if you have Bitdefender, you don't need other programs that can do this as well. You just can use your Bitdefender and boom, you're done. Everything is fixed. It's a small amount now, but for example, I had like 20 gigabyte when I did this the first time with Bitdefender because I had so much in my bin and whatever. The next panel is obvious update. Well, you know those guys. They're making the virus. There's tons of virus every day, so also your virus system your antivirus system needs to be updated. Just click it, it's gonna make a check. It's probably telling me now, okay, you're updated, it's okay, we don't need it. The next panel is super important if you ask me, at least today. It's safe pay. What is safe pay actually? Well, it's it's supporting you that you can make a safe pay and that your information that you're using are not gonna be scammed. Which, for example, is your PayPal. If you're making online banking, those information that are in your browser gonna be in your browser and not on another PC, because you have, like, I don't know, a fishy sites that says, okay, let's just go for these informations and bring them to me so I can use them. Well, the next panel is pretty important as well. It's the vulnerability scan. What is this? Well, it's kind of checking your system on everything. It says, okay, those programs that are installed, there's a risk in it. But there's more that this scan can do, and we're gonna get to it later. To get to it, we're gonna go now to the modules. As you can see, there's a lot of features in Bitdefender Total Security, and this is why I say it's more a security system. Well, the antivirus things, I guess I don't need to go into that really further. You have your quick scan, you have your system scan, you can manage your scans, and you can on secure mode. For example, if you know, oh, I clicked a fishy link accidentally, well, go there, pop in your secure mode, and just look if your system is infected or not. The next thing that is really important is web protection. As you can see, the basic scan. Search advisor. It's gonna look for ads and probably remove them. But what is important as well? As I already said, there's so many sites that are just going to make a fraud or to phish your things. Bitdefender is always watching what are you doing. For example, if you accidentally click on a fishy link, let's say just a small letter is changed, you didn't realize that, you click on it, and normally you would have now a super hard scam or virus or phishing, whatever, on your computer. For example, if you're using Steam, it's probably super interesting for you because there's so many people who wants to scam what you got, and you kind of give yourself a protection even if you click those links. I can't guarantee you that it's 100% safe, but at least most of them are not working for you. The program will tell you, okay, mate, listen, this site is not secure for you, you shouldn't go there. If you accidentally click OK, I'm supporting you, you won't get this virus. What you also can do is make a whitelist. For example, if Bitdefender is telling you, okay, this site is not secure, but you know, nah, it's secure, let's go on. Okay, we was at the vulnerability scan, but what is it exactly? Well, as you can see here now, it's checking if there's a critical Windows update that needs to be done. For example, if you're super lazy, you're often like, I don't really need my Windows update. But if there is, for example, security breaches in it which got be deleted, Bitdefender will tell you, okay, you need to make this update, it's better for you. You can see if there's application updates for your drivers, for whatever. You can also say, okay, check my passwords. You know them, you're always checking them. Do I have weak passwords or not? Bitdefender will tell you and possibly help you, because I know many of you don't got strong passwords. They're short, they don't have consistent big and small letters. But yeah, you know your password. And of course, media auto run, it's gonna be checked as well. Well, firewall, all I can say is the firewall is working. I tried it. but it's not really infecting me. Why? Well, I can tell you when we're at profiles. The intrusion detection is, for me, the most important feature in the entire security system. I'm going to show you why. Check this out. The intrusion detection system detects and blocks attempt to change critical system files or registry entries. For example, you're downloading a program. Let's say you're downloading something you shouldn't download because it's illegal. Well, there's probably a virus hiding in it, but depending on how aggressive you're gonna say in the Bitdefender system, it's gonna scan everything. You don't need to fear keyloggers, you don't need to fear DLLs, nothing. Bitdefender is gonna check everything that's gonna be on your computer and is trying to contact other computers from your system without you knowing it. So this is super important. Just say you just want to install, just let's get it to the gamer. The gamer wants to install an anti-cheat system which is new, maybe unknown for him. But yeah, everything is just fake, but you don't realize it. You download it, you install it, and you get the scam on your computer. Maybe it's even a deeper scam. It's going to search for your bank information and whatever, and you're screwed. Bitdefender is supporting you. It says, okay, this won't be installed on your computer. It's too risky. Sorry, mate. What is pretty good as well is anti-spam. With anti-spam, you can see, okay, there's already block my emails, and that's it. It's pretty simple. Bitdefender can do everything for you, whatever you need and want. It can basically, oh yeah, what is important, you can of course say, yeah, this is a friend of mine. If he's sending something that looks like a spam, well, it's not, you can let it go. Then you get your ransomware protection. Well, this is pretty cool. If you get the documents and pictures on your computer, you can activate it. And so if you got a virus who basically is just, okay, I want to see those pictures to, let's say, scan what person of you, yeah, it's gonna protect you from those attacks, and no one else could see your pictures or whatever. Okay, let's go to privacy. Well, data protection. We got a file shredder. A file shredder is often pretty handy. I mean, some things you can't really delete completely. Well, use the file shredder and just take it away. Nope, don't cancel it. Okay, then manage passwords. Well, manage passwords is more for Chrome. As you can see, it's an extension here on top. It's kind of what every browser has. If you're gonna log in on, let's say, Facebook or whatever, you need a login, your browser probably gonna ask you, do you want to save this password and your email address? Well, there's so many leaks in this type of saving your informations. So just use Bitdefender. I can guarantee you it's, let's say 50% of most fast scam attempts will be gone if you're using the password manager from Bitdefender. Well, we already talked about SafePay. Then, of course, maybe you got your son playing and you want to inform you about this program. Yeah, you can say, okay, don't want my son to allow that he's going to this site or playing this program, this game, watching this video, and yeah, you can just configure your parental control. What else you can do? You can make your own vaults. I guess if you're interested in making file encryption and make your own vault, you can go into this. Just check it out, how you make it. It's super easy. Yeah, as you can see, just choose your file you want to make, give it your password, and boom, you're done. Let's go to the tools. Well, we already had the tune-up, which is the one-click optimization and the startup optimization, but I mentioned in the beginning that there's autopilot and profiles. This is super handy, trust me. As you can see, there are 3 profiles. It's the work, it's the movie, and it's a game profile. As you saw in the beginning, my profile is currently on game. Why is it on game? I'm not playing at the moment, yeah, but I'm recording, and what it says, it's gonna use everything you have to increase your performance. Notifications from Windows, from firewall, from updates, everything that can make a notification is gonna be blocked if you're in the game profile. And this is super important. I guess all of you know you're playing and boom, you got Windows update, you're dropping down on your desktop and maybe losing the round, or you're watching a movie. Well, this is super important as well. You got, let's say Skype is calling you, and usually it's pop up on the screen. If you're in the movie profile, well, it won't pop up. Bitdefender is going to manage everything that could interrupt you. Well, of course, there's the work profile. As you can see, automatically recognize your work programs and boost PC performance while they're turned on. Yeah. I guess this is important if people really need a good computer to work for graphic or video cutting. But then, of course, there's something for laptops. I have a desktop PC, though this is delayed. You can see active battery mode when the battery is lower than life. Yeah, I guess you guys know what to do and what it means. I accidentally dropped the recording, so we had to start on. Yeah, as I was about to say, there's anti-theft. Basically, you can enter devices and they're gonna be tracked. You can see where they're at. You can kind of have a security on your devices as well, just with Bitdefender. So yeah, this is basically what Bitdefender is. As you can see, it's not really just your antivirus program. It's more an overall security for your computer and for you. Whatever you do, whatever you want to do, Bitdefender is going to support you and guarantee you the maximum of security that you can have. So for those guys who click the button, the quick part, what Bitdefender Total Security 2016 has, you have a lot of modules for protection. You got your antivirus, you got the web protection, the vulnerability scan for passwords and everything that's on your system. You got your firewall, you got your intrusion detection, which means just gonna check every DLL that's on your PC, every third person thing that could infect your PC, they're gonna be blocked. You got your anti-spam for email, and you got ransomware protection for applications. You got a lot of privacy things, better delete of your computer, or if you can't delete things, put it in the file shred. You can make a password manager to have more security on your passwords, on your accounts. You can make a safe pay. You can, as a parent, start the parent control, what your children can do. You can make a file encryptions. For tools, you got your tune-up overall with the one-click optimization, the startup optimization. You got 3 different types of profiles. It's the work, it's the movie, and it's the game. Bitdefender will recognize whatever you're doing and adjust your overall system to your work. You got your anti-theft for your devices. You can put them into and you can track them and have your security on it. Yeah, guys. This is the Bitdefender Total Security 2016. If you have the feeling you're not really secured now, well, it's kind of a setup, but all I can say, get Bitdefender Total Security, get this security system on your computer, and you're safe whatever you're doing, at least for the maximum that you can have at the moment on the market. Bitdefender is leading, Bitdefender is protecting over 5 million users worldwide, which is pretty huge if you ask me. Get Total Security 2016 is the best you can do for your computer, and yeah. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you're gonna buy Bitdefender Total Security 2016. Goodbye guys.